Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we will discuss the new chapter from grammar, English grammar, that is chapter number 4, the clause. In my previous video I had explained about the topic, that is the phrase. I hope all of you have understood the chapter, the topic, the phrase. If you have not watched my previous video, go through my channel, then there you will get a lot of video related to the different topics. So let's get started this topic. Clause. Well, first here you can see the example, then we can say examine the group of words in italic in the following sentences. She has a chain of gold. She has a chain which is made of gold. So there are two different sentences, but they have same meaning. When we read the first sentence, she has a chain of gold, it is a phrase. The words, the group of words that are printed in italic font, it is a phrase. It is called phrase. When we see the second sentence, that here it had written, she has a chain which is made of gold. Here the other word, that is which, is add in this sentence. We recognize the first group of words of gold as a phrase. I told you already that first sentence, the group of words of gold is phrase. Second sentence, we recognize that the word contains a subject, that is which is subject, and so if there is subject, there must be a predicate, and the predicate is made of gold. So such a group of words which form part of a sentence, such a group of words which forms a part of sentence and contains a subject and a predicate is called a clause. So earlier in the previous paragraph, when I had explained the phrase, when there is no subject in the sentence, when we use phrase. But in this topic, if we use the subject, other subject, while using the phrase, it is called clause. A clause always contains finite verb. Let me tell you what is finite verb. Finite verb change form, like play, played, played, playing. Okay, these kind of words are called finite verb, and always remember that finite verb change their forms. Here, as you can see, let me tell you the definition of the clause, that a clause is a group of words that form part of a sentence and has a subject and a finite verb of its own. The sentence, that when we make a sentence, that sentence consists a group of words that forms a part of sentence, and also that sentence has a subject as well as predicate, and also it consists finite verb. That sentence, that is called a clause. So before knowing different kinds of clause, let me tell you the difference between sentence, clause and phrase. Well, first chapter we had discussed that sentence is a group of words which makes complete sense. Then in the second sentence we come to know that about the phrase. Third chapter we came to know about the phrase. And phrase is a phrase and clause are different, because in phrase there is no subject when we make a sentence, but it will be a clause when we make a sentence using the phrase and also using the subject as well as predicate and finite verb. So that are the difference between sentence, clause and phrase. Now next topic we will come to know about kinds of clauses. First is adjective clause, second adverb clause, third noun clause. So there are three kinds of clauses. First we will discuss adjective clause. Well, an adjective clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of an adjective. Adjective we all know that adjective tells us information about noun and pronoun. Example, Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. Okay, here you can see Mary had a little lamb. Whose? Whose is what? Whose is subject. So this sentence contains clause and the phrase is white as snow. White as snow is an adjective phrase, but this sentence consists subject, another subject, that so that this sentence consists clause. I remember the house where I was born. I remember the house. Okay, this is the whole sentence that makes sense. Where after that we add subject, where I was born, and then we add phrase. So when we add subject, another subject, and phrase, it is called clause. An adjective clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of an adjective. Like example that I explain, that he tells a tale that sounds untrue. Well, their group of words that sounds untrue is a clause because the word that is the subject, and it also a finite verb sound. It acts as an adjective as it describes the noun tale. And also when we see the example, I remember the house where I was born. Where I was born is an adjective clause describing the noun house. I hope you have understood the adjective clause, the clause, their kind. And now let's move to the next kind, that is adverb clause. Well, an adverb clause is a group of words which contains a subject and a predicate of its own and does the work of an adverb. It is also a group of words that contains subject as well as predicate and also does the work of an adverb. They rested when evening came. They rested when evening came. Here, when is the another subject, and also so it is an adverb clause. Evening came means it is an adverb of time. You may sit wherever you like. You may sit wherever is another subject. So this sentence consists, we can say it is clause. Also, there are so many words that we can easily identify that this is the adverb clause of manner, like as, so, as if, as though, in the way, that, or how. And we can also identify the adverb of place, where, wherever. Okay. Now moving to the last kind of clause, that is noun clause. Noun clause is a group of words which contain subject and predicate and its work as the work of a noun. I expect that I shall get a prize. I is another subject, that is noun clause. So hope you have understood. Here we can see the example, that is, here you can see a clause functioning as an adverb. Example, you can see he put on weight when he stopped running. He is another subject and it's proof that stop is a verb. And why it is an adverb? Because he put an on weight quickly. Quickly, the words that ends with ly, it is an adverb clause. A clause contrasts with a phrase which does not contain a subject and a phrase and a verb. A clause it contrasts with a phrase with the phrase that has not contain a subject and verb. Phrase is a group of words that makes incomplete sense. The distinction between clause and phrase is clear when we see them side by side. Okay, as you can see the table, when she wakes up, Anna sings when she wakes up. So Anna sings when is the subject. This is a clause because it had a subject she and a verb wakes up. Anna sings in the morning. In the morning is a group of words which makes incomplete sense, but when we use this phrase to while making a sentence, then this phrase will make a sense, like Anna sings in the morning. This is a phrase when there is no subject and no verb. Easy example of clauses that during the day Vlad slept in a coffin. The subject of clause is Vlad. The verb is slept. During the day is a phrase because there is no verb. You can also see a clause is a group of words that includes a subject and verb. A clause functions as an adjective, an adverb, or a noun. Three kinds of clause we had already discussed, like an adjective clause, an adverb clause, or a noun clause. First example, a clause functioning as an adjective. My friend who had autism is brilliant at quiz. Here who is subject, has is verb, and autism. Here you can see my autistic friend is brilliant at quiz. Here autistic is an adjective. Second, a clause functioning as a noun. I cannot remember what happened last night. What is subject? Happen is verb, and it contains finite verb because happen, the word happen change their form. Happened, 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 happening. And I cannot remember a thing. I cannot remember a thing. Remember a thing, it's a noun. A clause functioning as an adverb. Example, he put on weight when he stopped running. Here you can see the subject is he, verb is stop running. Running means quickly, rapidly. So this sentence proves that it's an adverb. Hope you have understood the clause, their kinds, the definition of clause, adjective clause, adverb clause, noun clause. Next class we will discuss question answer related to this topic. Thank you.